we are going to a gym near my place. It's literally just 5 minutes away from here. That's why I'm interested to check it out, see the place. If there's too many people, it might be a deal breaker, how much the monthly fee is. Because in 2015, I did sign up to Anytime Fitness, but I never got the key fob because it was like a pre-selling membership in Skyrise Alpha in Ayala, Cebu. That was in 2015, towards the end of the year. So they were pre-selling at the lobby of our building where I used to work in Cebu. But then I never got to use it and got my key fob because we moved back in February of 2016, like literally maybe after 2 months or 3 months of me signing up, we moved back here in Lipa. So that's another story for another day why we moved back to Lipa, but that was the best decision I ever made. I'm going off tangent here, but that's what we're doing today. It is the time in my car is wrong. It is 10 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. It's a Sunday. So once I check it out, I'm going back at home to pick up the kids. They're currently taking a shower so that I can take them to do some grocery. Weekend grocery it is. Okay. See you later. Oh my god, my car is so dirty. I'm here. Let's see what offer we can get. I just arrived home. Haggard ko. I got the key fob. Officially a gym member. This is technically the first time that I'm gonna be a gym member. Right, so at 30. How old am I? 32, 33. I genuinely don't know how old I am. So, I was assisted by Jay. So sweet, so helpful. I got a tour within the facility and it looks bigger than inside. When you go inside, it looks bigger than when you're just looking at the facility outside. So that's nice. There wasn't a lot of people, but it still makes me feel awkward for some reason. And I consider myself an extrovert. So being awkward really is something that I'm not familiar with. I just feel awkward walking into, a place now with a lot of people, which I think may be a result of us being in lockdown for over 2 years. But I am feeling happy that I jumped into this. I don't know, I'm feeling giddy about it. I wanted to explain a little bit as to why I think I need this membership. During lockdown, I just let go of myself, and I think it was I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing that we don't have full-length mirror at home, so I don't really see my body as much as I should. So recently when I went on a vacation, this condo, this Airbnb that I went to had a full-length mirror in the bathroom, and so I started really seeing myself. I didn't like what I see. Definitely fatter than how I perceive myself in my head. I'm laughing now because it's kind of cringy sharing that, no? Too much info, but it is what it is. I've gotten really fat, and because I've just not been seeing myself in the mirror at home, I kind of not been aware that I'm that fat, I'm this fat. And so it was kind of a wake-up call for me, and no, If you don't like what you're seeing, then I guess you just have to get your ass up and work, like Kim K said. But at the same time, doing a workout at home, it's just not working. Maybe I'm just not pushing myself enough because nobody's really holding me accountable if I'm working out from home. And I feel like because I'm now shelling out money for this, I feel like I'm gonna have to hold myself accountable because this is a paid shit. I don't know. I'm having anxiety thinking about going to the gym and then having to deal with the looks. I feel like people are judging me. That happens not only in gym. Like for example, I walk into a salon or a massage place. I always feel that way these days, that when people look at you, they look at you with judgment. And I know for a fact that's not true, because whenever I'm in a salon and somebody walks in, I don't look at them, tell myself that this girl is so fat, or this girl has an uneven eyebrow, or this girl has so many pimple scars. I don't think that way about other people. So I know this is just us, or this is just me being critical of myself, which is, I know it's normal, but I just have to catch myself whenever I have those negative thoughts. Nobody really thinks that way. Nobody really judges a person. I don't know. And if they do, it's not like they would see us again. It's not like they know us, right? That's where we're at right now. In the last vlog, I also mentioned there that I wanted to discuss about when do you think you have to quit work? There are actually just two things that come into my mind. Number one, if you found a better alternative. And when I say a better alternative, it can go different ways to different people. It depends so much in what motivates you to work. I'm, for example, primarily motivated in money and how much I'm earning and the culture of work in general. If you find a work that can give you better salary, better compensation, maybe a better culture, which is kind of tricky, because you really wouldn't know company culture unless you're already part of it. So maybe when you have someone recruiting you that and if you can get review from them as to how the culture of work is within the company, that would be an ideal situation. So generally, if it makes it better for you, better income, better work culture, a better setup of work maybe. I know that a lot of people are returning to office right now, especially those who are in the BPO industry. So if you find an alternative wherein you can work from home, you just have to weigh in, If this work from home, you'd probably start small, right? At the $5 per hour rate. But I guarantee you that if you're a hard worker, if you work smart, if you really try to learn the business, it's so easy to take off your career. So that's number one. Number two, if you're not feeling relevant anymore. This is especially true if you are holding a support role or a leadership role. At some point in our lives, you would know that nothing that you do is making sense anymore. Nothing that you do is adding value to the company. Usually, you just realize this when you're already detached. You're too far gone. If your boss is no longer assigning you a task, a project, no longer asking for your help, no longer asking for your opinion, that's when you know you have to move on. You have to start looking for another job. This is because of two things. If you're not feeling relevant anymore, there's no room for you to improve. You're gonna be stuck in that role. But remember, when you're quitting your job, it's also not easy to find job somewhere else. So you have to be very smart about it. And again, you might not be motivated every day. It's fine. We all go through those phases when you just don't wanna, get up and work. You just have to make sure that you always go back to your why. Okay? And it might sound like cliche, okay? But really look forward to your future self. Think about if your future self will thank you for whatever decision you're making today. Those are my thoughts. I hope it makes sense. I'm all over the place again. I'm excited to start my gym this week. I'm going to check on the kids and we are going to pick up some groceries. I'll see you later.
You're so silly. Sure.